Hey, this is Lindsay, the winner of the Varsity Fanclub KiwiboxDotCom contest, and I am here talking with Jake from Varsity Fanclub.
That's cool.
So your song Future Love was added to high rotation on Radio Disney. How does it feel to have your song blow up like that?
Oh, it's surreal.
It's awesome. It was actually just on like a little while ago, and like my dad called me like kind of freaking out, and like I think that was like one of the first times he's heard it. So
Really?
It's pretty crazy. Like I think every time it does come on, like we rush out there, like to the car, like it's like the first time. You know, it's pretty crazy.
Like even though we have nowhere to go, we'll jump in the car and just start driving, just so we can roll down the windows and play it.
So you guys have been hard to work on your album. Does your album have a title yet?
We're calling the album Varsity.
So in the studio, you worked with Ryan Tedder from One Republic. How was that experience?
That was amazing.
Yeah, he's such a perfectionist. He knows what he wants when he goes in the studio, you know, and it's like kind of like you got to do it like the way he wants it, and it's like that's awesome. Like we all loved working with him. It's definitely, yeah, it was definitely like, wow, we're working with Ryan Tedder of One Republic, like the guy that was like one of the biggest hits of the year, you know. It's kind of crazy.
He's so talented on his own that it's actually like, even when he's in the studio, to hear him sing and like do his thing in the studio, it's really cool. It's actually really inspiring because, I mean, to have someone, to see that kind of talent, like, you know, it's out there and you're working with someone like that, I mean, you try to soak up and learn as much as you can right away. So it's an awesome experience.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So did you work with anyone else in the studio besides him?
We worked with a bunch of people. We worked with Solange, Beyonce's little sister. We worked with this like new. Yeah, that was awesome. She wrote a song on our record, co-wrote it. We worked with this new like up and coming production team called The Jam. They're awesome. Like they've done some stuff on Blake Lewis's album.
Leona Lewis, Paula Deanda.
Yeah. We worked with the Underdogs, but I don't think their song got picked for the record. We worked with Red One. He did like Captain Luna, Michael Jackson, Akon stuff. He's actually the guy that produced Zero. The Red One is.
Mommy's Camp. Guys, Max Martin's Camp.
Yeah.
And then, really, I mean, we've worked with a bunch of DK, the Danish group. We've worked with
Gabe Lopez.
Who's an in-house producer, a good friend of ours that we hooked up with actually before we even started the album, and he just came out with such good stuff that Drew had wrote a song previous called Ghost with Jake. He had some writing on that, and so that was actually the first song ever to be on our album, and before we even had an album that we were talking about coming out, so that was pretty cool.
So, what's your most and least favorite things about working in the studio?
We like the free food. We like the free catering. Well, I mean, I guess in the end it's not free, but we like it at the time. It's really nice, like the environment. It's cool because like every studio you go to, you kind of get a different vibe out of it, and it's just like it's awesome. It's different every studio you go to. It was fun. I mean, for me at least.
I don't think we've ever had like a bad experience to where it's something that we don't like.
Yeah.
The five of us are jokesters anyway, so when we're in the studio, we're always, I mean, we get our work done, but, you know, to help the time pass, because it does take a while to record a song, like, we're always, you know, just having fun and goofing off and stuff when it's not our turn to sing, and, I mean, it's more fun, and it's just, and especially with it being the band's first time in this kind of a process, I can't really say anything negative about it. It's all been just a fun experience.
So the songs that are already released are really upbeat. Do you have any slower tracks or ballads that you've recorded?
Oh yeah, for sure. How many do we have? We have like 4 slow ones, right, guys?
Wait, how many slow songs?
We have 3 ballads, right? We have Picture Perfect and and then I guess we can count Ghost as a ballad.
Yeah.
We have 4 ballads.
Yeah.
So Jake, you said in a MySpace bulletin that Craig David is, as you put it, the reason you sing. Would you consider him your idol?
Yeah, like, I honestly, Craig David, like, I have a sick CD changer in my car, and I just will never, I'll always have a Craig David CD, and I'll never take it out. So, yeah, I mean, I guess you can consider that kind of idol-ish. And I'm English, and he's English, so it kind of all works out.
Who else do you look up to in the music industry?
I mean, you got to go with, like, Prince, you know, the Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
Stevie Wonder, all those, you know, big, like, R&B people, you know, pop people. I mean, yeah. So many people. Madonna, even. Throw Madonna in the mix.
Madonna. What's the coolest thing a fan has done for you so far?
We've seen, like, people wear T-shirts right on the set of The Middleman. Yeah, It was kind of funny that I was at the grocery store the other day. It was like a week and a half ago, and like these two girls like came up to me randomly and like noticed. It was crazy. It was like really like wow.
So what's one of the best experiences you've had as a member of Varsity?
I think when we went and worked with the Underdogs, that was awesome because I mean that had been like I loved their music for like so long. I don't know. I think hanging out with like the guys, like we played basketball. I think that's a lot of fun. I think just like experiencing like all these like really cool things like with four of your best friends is ultimately like a really awesome aspect of this whole thing. And that's kind of like the big picture of all of it. You know, you got to enjoy it. So, and I think we all do.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you said that the winner, me, would get to know your secrets during this interview. What secret do you want to share?
Oh no.
Come on, Dave. What is it?
My secret. Here's my secret. I always have to, like, wear new socks. So, like, my mom sends me new socks, like, I don't know, like, she'll send me, like, 2 bags of them, like every month or so. I mean, I have, like, my few, like, good luck socks that I always have, but, like, I always have new bags. I have to wear a new pair of socks, of white socks, like, pretty much every day.
So, are you good at keeping secrets?
I mean, I like to think so. I'm pretty trustworthy, I think.
So do you plan on going on tour anytime soon?
Yes, we plan. Actually, we gotta get ready because I think we might be going on tour as soon as like in 2 weeks or so. Like, but it's gonna be an all summer thing. So yeah, we're stoked. I mean, we can't. I mean, I think that's what we can't wait to do more. Like recording the record was fun, you know, and it was awesome. But I think ultimately, like, we want to get on the road and start performing for everyone that's like showed us amazing support on the MySpace page, you know.
Yeah. So do you know when the date for that will be posted?
We will find out from our label probably within the next couple weeks if the dates are lined up, and then I mean as soon as we find out that, trust me, we'll be posting the dates and the cities, everything. You will be the first to know, Lindsay, I promise.
Okay. And the last question, which is actually one that I wanted to ask. What advice do you have for people who want to pursue a career in performing, like myself?
Dave, you want to go?
Main thing would be don't listen to anybody that has any negative comment towards you about it. Just no matter what, you have to believe in yourself and believe that even if it doesn't happen when you want it to, that it's going to happen no matter what, and you have to take that train of thought. If you don't, it won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, as cliche as it sounds, it's like just don't give up. Just keep. If you believe in it, that's all that matters. You don't got to hear it from outside sources like that you can't do it, blah 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 blah. It ultimately comes down to you and what you believe in. So just don't give up.
I remember before all this happened, like me and Jake been trying to do this for a while. I mean, even now, Bobby as well. And finally, I mean, we got a lot of negative comments from people all the time about what we were trying to do and everything. And finally, when this hit, I mean, like Jake said, as cliche as it sounds, it's kind of what it was. Is we kept telling ourselves, no matter what anybody says, it's going to happen, and we're here. So we're looking at everybody like, hey, if we can do it, so can you.
Hey, this is Lindsay, and you've just heard an exclusive interview with Varsity Fanclub on KiwiboxDotCom.